Alright, our first spot here, we are on the beach, and down there is the car extract on Woods. The town is over there. The abandoned village is this way. This isn't a great spot, just there's not a lot of traffic. No one really looks here, though. It's kind of an asshole spot, because it's mainly for camping the car. Especially, you can see right behind the sign where everyone sits. Super easy way to get kills, but it's just not a lot of kills, because not many people go over here. Alright, our next spot is another one over by Scav Town. I showed you a spot over there in the last video. The other one's probably better. This one's useful sometimes in certain situations when you're having a fight around these parts. Truck's right here, cash right there, sniper rock's right there. Coming to the opposite side of the road is the last spot. Tuck yourself right in here. Especially if they're down by the car or just down the road. You don't really show much of your body from the rock and the tree. And it's really situational, but when you need it to, it usually works out pretty good. Alright, this spot right here it's better late in the raid, because not really many people run here straight through spawn, or in the first couple minutes from spawn. You can see down the road towards Scav Town. There's that cache right over here, looking over old sawmill. The other caches are right here. You can sit how you like up here. You can look over towards northern UN, eastern rocks, you know. It's not the best spot, but it's a spot. People don't really look up here that often. Alright, this isn't really a sniping spot, or I guess it's kind of a tip for new people. I call this Jaeger's little spot. I just assume his fat ass sleeps here. But we're on Sniper Mountain. You can either get down from the backside right here and carefully plop your way down, or you can jump up the rocks over here. And some good stuff usually spawns here. Right now we got a lion, 2 horses, but it's always good to check if you're walking by. Might get something nice. Alright, this next spot is on Sniper Mountain. And I know in the last video I said not to go on Sniper Mountain, which you shouldn't still. But if you do go up here, and some guy starts trying to come up, or you're having a little gunfight here, you can run off to the right here. And this is a safe way to get down, or you can just hide. You can run along the ridge right here. And you can, with a lot of enough jumping, you can get up there and keep going, but this is a nice little spot to hide. Or if you want to just sit here and snipe, you can. You can see the ridge separating sawmill and you set camps. Not a lot, but just the edge where kind of people sit. But yeah, it's not a great spot, but if you just want to get away from a fight or heal. Alright, our next spot here is on the edge of the map, kind of by USET camp. And this spot's I really like this spot. But if you're like looking over the field here when it's not foggy, you kind of got to make your shots count. You can't be shooting at a team of 3 and only kill 1. The other 2, just let them know where you are, because there's good concealment but not good cover. They're 2 very different things. They can shoot through bushes, right? But you can hide behind bushes. So it's good concealment, but you gotta take your time, and if it's a 3-man or 4-man, just let them go, you know? Can't win them all. Try to pick fights you can win, and just, if you can extract, that's still a win, so, you know, just pick your fights. Alright, this spot right here is the green box rock. Scav house is that way, sawmill's that way, checkpoint's right over here. Get on top of these barrels, and come sit on this rock. If I can get up there, there we go. There's a lot of different ways you can sit on here. You can sit in a little divot, which you're pretty damn safe, but you can only really see the little ridge here over by the attachment shack. You can sit up here, you know, but you're really exposed, probably gonna die. I wouldn't recommend that. If I'm gonna sit up here, I usually jump on this side and just kind of like peek over like this, because if it's the beginning of the raid, if I sit over here, it's because I spawned over here. I know people aren't gonna like fuck me in the ass from this way. But you can peek over here, look into checkpoint relatively safely. You can see all the way down the road if it wasn't foggy. You can see pretty decent all the way towards the outskirts, dead mans, stuff like that. Alright, this spot right here is right on the edge of the map behind the Scav house. Super easy spot to sit in. Tuck yourself behind the wheat here. Most people run on the sawmill side of this wall over here, but some do run on the back side. But you're still so far back, it is super easy to hear them coming, where you can just tap, tap, tap. Same thing if they're running the other way. Not a lot of traffic here, but it's still a fun spot to sit and get really, really easy kills, because no one thinks you're, like, hugging the sign with a mine, so it's a spot, though. Alright, the last spot in this video is on the rock people call Wizard Hat. I didn't name it. I think it's a dumb name, but that's what we call it. So the ditch is right there. UN roadblock is over there. Old station's over there. And it's kind of like one of those hiding in plain sight spots. People don't really look over here. It's not a great hiding spot, but you rarely get seen. It's just a cheesy little spot to look into med camp. Really want to, you can look at the wall over there for people going to UN, but it's mostly just a little place to look over. Med camp, maybe RUAF if you get RUAF if you get lucky, but yeah, that's really about it. Alrighty, really appreciate you guys watching this far, and think of anything else you want me to do, just let me know. Really mean a lot if you'd subscribe. So appreciate it, guys. See ya.